Y'all, when we get into this clip that I'm getting ready to share with you all, y'all are going to be probably very pissed off because unfortunately, there are a lot of women out there that are just like this woman that we're getting ready to display. Now, we will be breaking down a lot of bars, gems, and jewels and peeping a lot of game with this. So, y'all go ahead, kick back, relax, like the video for me, share the video, and subscribe. And let me know, have you ever been through something similar to this clip right here?
So, what you gonna do with it? What? Like,
no, I'm not doing that, babe. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
What you mean? Why would I want? I don't want to do that.
You just gave me reasons. Listen,
but listen, you gotta think about it. We had history, right? And if I block him, he's gonna be like upset. He's gonna be worried and wonder where I've been at, what I've been doing.
Oh my gosh! Why the fuck are you worried about what he's gonna be worried about?
What you mean? That's my ex.
So what?
If it's my ex, why wouldn't I be worried? Of course, I still care. Like, I mean, I don't care about him, but like, you get what I'm saying?
Are you okay,
babe?
Listen, if you're not gonna block him, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with you. Why would you even responding to a message that? First of all,
babe, I just don't feel like I should. We're grown enough to not like. We don't have to block each other's exes. Like, that's corny to me.
Listen, I never said that from the jump. You gave me a reason to make him want to get blocked.
Okay, I'm not going to block him though, even if you say it.
So you're texting him though.
I don't care. I'm not blocking him. I'm sorry, because I don't want him to be worried. Trying to figure out where I've been at, what I've been at. Like, I still want him to see. As a matter of fact, it's not even like that. I want him to see us. I want him to see how
now you want
I got
me
a good nigga. I got me like,
you about to lose a good nigga.
That's way better than him. I'm not losing no nigga first off. I'm not losing no nigga, so don't say that. Don't even wish that. I'm
gonna tell you this right now. If you can't block him right now, I'm gonna have to go drop you off home.
I'm not blocking him. I'm not blocking
him. All right, cool.
I don't care. So I don't know what you about to do because I'm not blocking him. I don't care. I love you and I don't love him anymore and I'm not blocking him. Like, what's the point? What is it gonna
What is the point of you keeping him?
That doesn't mean he's not gonna still
You want him to still text you and stuff and see your stuff for what?
I don't want him to text me, bro. Like, now you're about to get mad, bro.
I'm getting you mad.
Yes, because I never told you to block your ex. Like,
right, because I'm not texting my fucking ex.
It don't matter.
I'm not responding to her messages or stories
like that. I'm not blocking.
I don't care if you just said thank you.
I don't care. He needs to still see what the fuck I got going on. He needs to see how he lost out on a bad bitch. What you talking about?
You're responding thank you with a heart for what?
What you mean?
What are you responding for? That's your ex.
Okay, I won't respond anymore, but I'm not blocking.
No, if you can't block him, then we're done. I'm telling you.
I'm not blocking him.
Okay, well, all right, so we're done. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you home. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna take you home, and you're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do with your ex.
No, all right. This is why I'm definitely not blocking him. Okay. If you want to break up with me just because of that, I'm not blocking him.
I'm not gonna argue no more. You already showed me your true colors. You a big ass red flag.
Like, you're weird as hell.
Anybody else would say the same shit.
It don't matter, bro. I'm not blocking him. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, all right.
He's not bothering you. He didn't text you. Like,
he texted you and he said thank you.
It don't
so
matter.
what?
I'm not blocking my ex. I don't care.
All right, cool,
I don't care.
Cool.
I'm gonna be real with you all. That chick would have been on somebody's sidewalk. And ladies, y'all have to start really being appreciative of the fact that a lot of y'all are dealing with stand-up gentlemen. Because ain't no way that chick would still be in my vehicle while she's prioritizing another guy over me. Period. And again, I want to ask y'all this because I'm pretty sure there aren't a lot of guys in the chat right now who have probably experienced something to this degree, maybe a little less or worse. And I would love to see how many of you all have had a similar experience of you requesting something from your girl and her just completely not respecting your wishes, your boundaries, etc. And place a 2 in the chat right now if you could, to some level or some degree, relate to what just transpired right here. And if we see a bunch of 2s, ladies, this right here is going to really show us why so many men are done with y'all asses. And what genuinely pisses me off as a woman that would want nothing more than for men and women to come together, build, evolve, grow, thrive, be successful, be abundant, be prosperous, is the fact that we keep blowing our chances with great guys, great men who would make great husbands, great fathers, great leaders, great providers, great protectors, all because we want to be in charge. We want to be the ones who are dictating and controlling and having leverage in our relationships. And I tell y'all what, if I see nothing but tools, I'm really going to roast y'all up in our next dope discussion. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Because I'm genuinely sick and tired of seeing this. Y'all swear up and down that y'all want good quality men, but you can't even let go of the piss poor quality guys who dog you out, cheat on you, neglect you, disrespect you. Like, he's your ex for a reason, right? Yet you're still keeping him around. And it's a lot of women out there who do this. And as y'all little big sis brothers, I'm going to tell y'all exactly what this is. Again, y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. And we will be getting into some of the comments that people left on this video. But let's run this back and peep some game, because maybe you are in a situation that is very reminiscent or similar to what is being depicted here, and you don't really know how to take it. You may even start to feel as a man that you're doing too much, that you're asking for too much, that maybe you are being a little bit of a dictator or a control freak or practicing some form of toxic masculinity. And I want y'all to know right now, it is nothing wrong with you and everything wrong with that chick. And like I said, she should have been on somebody's sidewalk. But luckily, she had her gentleman who dropped her back off where he picked her up from. But let's peep the game and see what's at play. All right. So it says, I told my girlfriend to block her ex, and she said this.
So is you gonna do it or what? Like,
no, I'm not doing that, babe. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
What you mean? Why would I don't want to do that.
You just gave me reasons. Listen.
But listen, you gotta think about it. We have history, right? And if I block him, he's gonna be like upset. He's gonna be worried and wonder where I've been at, what I've been doing.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Now, if we peep the game, she is in a nutshell letting her man know that, yes, me and my ex, we're still tight and close. I still F with him on the back end behind the scenes. Ladies, this is another reason why guys that you are romantically involved with and exclusively involved with don't like y'all having male friends. Because, and we just got to peep the game and be real here, oftentimes a lot of women are, let's say, emotionally attached to those guys, and men also understand men's nature. And 9 times out of 10, if a man is trying to be close with a woman, he is the type that would still pipe her down and wipe her down if the opportunity presented itself. Does not matter if this guy sees her as just a good sis, or this is just something to where we're platonic, whatever the case may be. If that woman, especially if she's attractive, if that woman say, you know what, let's go to the bathroom real quick, he's going to go to the bathroom real quick. Men know other men's intentions. No man is just going to be cool and close to a chick just because. Again, 9 times out of 10. Are there exceptions? Sure, but let's be honest. All right. And brothers, y'all be real with us in the chat too, because it's a lot of women out there who do feel like they are genuinely being pure and sincere to their partners, and they would never do anything. And that may be true, right? A girl could be in a relationship with a guy and have a male friend and she be completely innocent. But again, just because you're completely innocent does not mean that that guy is completely innocent. You know what I'm saying? That is why it is imperative that we do set in place certain boundaries. A guy should not be texting you and you sending him heart eyes and this, that, and the third. That shouldn't be a thing. Okay, especially as we are maturing and getting older, like, you know better. Let's stop the cap. All right. So she is, in a nutshell, displaying to her man that she still has her ex on the back, waiting around to be the safety net if all thus fails. This is why she does not want to block him. This is why she is still standing guard and standing her ground when her man is like, look, I'm uncomfortable. And if we further peep the game and listen to what her boyfriend is saying, he said, look, you gave me countless reasons not to trust this relationship. You showed to me, displayed to me so many countless examples of why you should not be talking to your ex, right? Maybe her ex has crossed certain boundaries, pushed the envelope a little bit. And from what we can see, which is why I'm just very appalled that he didn't just cut her off from the rip, she's allowing it. So fellas, anytime a female is standing 10 toes down on not getting rid of whatever guy, especially a guy that she was intimately involved with, you got to know it is because she still is trying to leave space and opportunity and room for a re-entrance. Because in the back of her mind, or maybe even in the forefront of her mind, she is having certain doubts and reservations about you. And the mere fact alone that she does not want to respect her guy's wishes as it pertains to how he is feeling lets me know as a woman and a divine gamekeeper that she would rather be with her ex than her new man. Let's continue. Y'all get the likes up. And again, let me know if y'all agree or disagree. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. Put a 0 in the chat if you disagree with me. Let's continue, y'all, and get the likes up.
Why the fuck are you worried about what he's going to be worried about?
What you mean? That's my ex.
So what?
If it's my ex, why wouldn't I be worried? Of course, I still care. Like, I mean, I don't care about him, but like, you get what I'm saying?
Are you okay?
She exposed herself right there. He's my ex, which means, from what she's saying, I still have feelings there. This is a man that I share my body with. I share experiences with. Right? I shared emotions with. And so, yes, I still care about him. And she secretly still desires to be with that man. And best believe he would be somebody that she would monkey branch back to if this relationship failed. And like I said, these are the type of females that, I'm going to be real, y'all, they will keep a backup man and a backup plan to every man that they're involved with. You'll never be the only one. Okay? She's the type of chick that will not only cheat on you, but she would absolutely cross boundaries. She would absolutely have it in her mind that the relationship revolves around her and her feelings. Like, this is a very selfish woman. And I guarantee you, if this guy was still talking to his ex, and prioritizing his ex over her, sending heart eye emojis and all of this, she would be in a frenzy, period. She would be furious. But again, these are the type of women that are very self-centered, very selfish, and they will try to dictate you and dominate you and control you because after all, I am the prize. This is the I am the prize type of female live and in full effect. I can do this. You can't. And again, she told on herself. She said, I still care about him. The conversation would have been over right then and there. I don't know why he's still talking to her. I really don't. The moment that she said, oh, of course I still care. Like, I care about him. That's my ex. She in a nutshell said, that's my boyfriend. That's my husband. And I wouldn't be surprised if that ex broke up with her. Be very, very mindful and careful with dealing with women. And I'm specifically talking to my brothers right now because I am a woman and I understand how women are, okay? Be very, very mindful and careful, fellas, with entering into relationships with women to where the man left her. Because that is going to be very telling of the feelings that she could still be harboring and that she could still have for that man. Like, she has essentially unfinished business. She is still attached to him. He left her, right? Or, and I'm going to say this, y'all, and it's some real talk, and a lot of women would not want me to be honest with y'all like this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I could be potentially really helping y'all to navigate more effectively within your relationships and seeing, you know, what red flags or whatever to look out for. I would even go as far as telling my brothers to be very mindful and careful about getting with a woman who is not healed, first things first. And then second off, maybe she left her ex due to him cheating on her or him creeping around on her and, you know, all of that. Because a lot of women, and there's some game for y'all, a lot of women still need that validation and need to be in that mode to where they feel like, oh yeah, I won, right? And y'all could be confused by that. So let me break that down. If a woman was dealing with an ex to where he was constantly cheating on her with woman after woman after woman after woman, and then she finally gets fed up and she leaves him, she could possibly, right, still have some emotions attached to that man, and she could still be in that mindset of, why wasn't I good enough? So she could possibly still not be over him because she has to show and prove to not only him, but herself that, yes, I was the better woman. I was the better option. And if that man does circle back around to her, and again, I'm just being honest and giving y'all some bars, gems, and jewels, she could absolutely be open to letting him back in so that she can not only prove to herself and him and all the other chicks that he may have been involved with that, look, he in the end still chose me. So what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is women who were constantly cheated on and then got quote unquote fed up and left, she still was in love with that guy. She still desired to be with that guy. She just got tired of dealing with, let's say, constant competition from other women. So if ever that guy did circle back around and showed and proved to her, like, you know what, I was wrong. You were the woman for me. You were the best option and this, that, and the third. That woman would again feel vindicated and validated to the point of which she would probably be open and receptive to the idea of taking him back so that she can finally say, okay, this chapter is officially closed, is resolved, and once again, I was the best pick. And a lot of women have humongous egos, and so they would want nothing more than to be prancing around or showing off with that guy so that she can show to these other women that maybe he was cheating on her with that, again, I won. He picked me over you. You know, I left him and he still came chasing and running back to me. And so that could also be something that's going on with this relationship dynamic, which is why she said, you know, I need him to see that he missed out on a bad chick. I need him to see that, you know, I got me a good man. I wouldn't be surprised if that is this exact scenario, to where that guy was dogging her out and cheating on her. And this is her way to utilize her new relationship that could be healthy, that could be with a good man, to get her leg back and rub it in that ex's face that, yeah, you missed out. I'm so much of a good woman. Look at what the next man was ready and willing to do for me. Peep the game with your little big sis. Put a 5 in the chat if y'all following me. Put a 4 in the chat if you feel like I'm off base and you don't get it. But I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. That is also a humongous red flag, ladies and gentlemen. So we just got to be very mindful of the type of situations that we are entering into. And yes, there always are going to be exceptions to every rule. Some of us can enter into relationships to where it was just completely on a bad foot, you know, or it was just going against all odds, like, oh no, everything is a red flag, and it ends up being beautiful. Like, that happens. But when stuff like this is transpiring and she's having a very difficult time with letting go of this guy and blocking him and moving forward, yeah, it's probably a good idea to cut her off. Okay. But Let's continue. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Babe.
Listen, if you're not gonna block him, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with you. Why would you even responding to that message? That first of all,
babe, I just don't feel like I should. We're grown enough to not like. We don't have to block each other's exes. Like that's corny to me.
Listen. I never said that from the jump. You gave me a reason to make him want to get blocked.
Okay, I'm not going to.
You gave me a reason. That means it's some inappropriate actions going on that he picked up on, to where it's like, yeah, you need to block that. But I'm going to say this, and I'm saying this respectfully. And y'all know I'm a little bit blunt. So if I say this and it comes out rude, my bad. But brother, if you caught her doing some inappropriate nonsense, you need to just cut this chick off. Like, clearly she's trash. You shouldn't even have to be out here begging and pleading with her to stop doing certain things. If you are in a relationship, you know damn well what you should be doing and should not be doing. So I'm saying all that to say this, brother. Why the hell are you even still entertaining her? She clearly does not want to be with you. She clearly does not even respect you. Like, at this point, you're goofy. You're being silly. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, block him. How about get rid of her? Let him have her. Hold on.
I can know, even if you say it.
So you're texting him though.
I don't care. I'm not blocking him. I'm sorry, because I don't want him to be worried, trying to figure out where I've been at, what I've been at. Like, I still want him to see. As a matter of fact, it's not even like that. I want him to see us. I want him to see how
now you want
I got
me
a good nigga. I got me
you about to lose a good nigga. That's
way better than him. I'm not losing no nigga first off. I'm not losing no nigga, so don't say that. Don't even wish that.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you can't block him right now, I'm gonna have to go drop you off home.
I'm not blocking him. I'm not blocking
all right,
him.
cool.
I don't care. So I don't know what you about to do, because I'm not blocking him. I don't care. I love you, and I don't love him anymore, and I'm not blocking him. Like,
I love you, aka I like what you do for me. I like that you show up for me, but secretly he's the love of my life, and I'm not blocking him because, again, I'm just using you as a tool and a prop to get my lick back, to reel him back in, to show him what he missed out on and what the next guy finds so much value in, that he's ready and willing to wife me up, wine and dine me, treat me better than what you did. Like, this is a game to her. Be very, very mindful, fellas, of the type of chicks that you are dealing with. When she's acting like this and behaving like this, there's a strong indicator that she does not like you. She just likes what you do for her. She likes the aesthetic. She likes the image that you are able to provide for her, so she can once again position herself in this way to where other men that she does desire to be with would say, oh, well, dang, she must be a good woman. She must be a great catch, because look at what she is able to get this guy to do for her. So she must be good. She must be great. And then when it comes to her ex, she wants to feed into his mind that, damn, I must have missed out. Because look at what she has now. So with all of this, she is very much so telling on herself. Why do you care? You care because you are still wanting to be with him, or you are still dealing with him. That's the huge elephant in this room. But let's continue. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe.
What's the point? What is it?
What is the point of you keeping him?
That doesn't mean he's not going to still.
You want him to still text you and stuff, and see your stuff for what?
I don't want him to text me, bro. Like, now you're about to get mad, bro.
I'm getting you mad.
Yes, because I never told you to block your ex. Like,
right? Because I'm not texting my fucking ex.
It don't matter.
I'm not responding to her messages or
stories
like that.
I'm not blocking.
I don't care if you just said thank you.
I don't care. He needs to still see what the fuck I got going on. He needs to see how he lost out on a bad bitch. What you talking about?
You're responding thank you with a heart for what?
What you mean?
What are you responding for? That's your ex.
Okay, I won't respond anymore, but I'm not blocking him.
No, if you can't block him, then we're done. I'm telling you.
I'm not blocking him.
Okay, well, all right, so we're done. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you home. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna take you home, and you're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do with your ex.
No, all right. This is why I'm definitely not blocking him. Okay. If you want to break up with me just because of that, I'm not blocking him.
I'm not gonna argue no more. You already showed me your true colors. You a big ass red flag. Anybody else would say the same shit.
It don't matter, bro. I'm not blocking him. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, all right.
He's not bothering you. He didn't text you. Like,
he texted you, and you said thank you.
It don't
so
matter.
What?
I'm not blocking my ex. I don't care.
All right, cool,
I don't care.
Cool.
She does not care. But she did tell you that she cares about her ex. Okay. And young lady, he is bothering your man. because he's bothering you and you're supposed to be his woman. But I guess that does not count. But let's take a look at some of these comments that were left on this video, because I absolutely agree with a lot of them. Okay. This woman, all right, keep the game. This woman in the comments says, that's because she's still messing with him. Whoopsie. That right there, that's the comment. The reason why she does not want to block him, she still wants to remain in close proximity with him, and she still wants to entertain him and all that, is because probably, it's a strong possibility, when you are not around, he is. Okay? That's one level and layer. The second level and layer is, yeah, she finds her ex to be a great rebound. And that is probably the one that she really is in love with. And she does not want to genuinely just let go, because she still has love for him. She feels like they still have a chance. And so she would not want to block her quote unquote blessing by just dealing with you, because secretly or outwardly, in my opinion, she does not see you as the one. You're just somebody that, again, I can use. Another person says, dude, she's basically leaving the door open for them to get back together. And again, I would not be surprised if they are secretly together. Okay? They probably still are together right now to this day. She's just wanting him to, let's say, act right, drop all the other hoes, you know, that type of deal. And then once he finally proves to her that, yeah, I'm done with my ways, I'm ready to really take it to the next level, best believe old dude will be dropped like a bad habit in 2.5 seconds. Somebody else says, but if he tried to flip the script and say, okay, then I guess it's okay for me to stay friends with my ex, she would lose her mind. And yes, she would. Yes, she would. What I have come to realize is the fact that a lot of women cannot handle or take things being done to us that we do to men. Okay. And then somebody else says, Buddy is definitely still clapping them cheeks. And like I said, that's what it's given to me. And y'all like the video, share the video and subscribe. It's given that guy is definitely still in them guts. Which is why she is just completely determined on not getting rid of him, not blocking him, and giving that guy access to her in those ways. This next person says, it's funny because some women would call this man sassy or not a man for arguing back with a girl, but staying quiet and not setting boundaries would have had her walk all over him. Men, always speak your mind. Being a man is all about standing your ground on your goals, boundaries, and not taking disrespect. And that right there is the perfect comment to end this on. And on that note, I would love for a lot of y'all right now to drop the bomb emojis in the comments right now, because that last comment, perfect. And this is what a lot of men are doing in today's time. They are not allowing a woman to disrespect them. They are setting place certain boundaries. And if you cross those boundaries, you're out of here. You see how quickly that guy was ready and willing to drop her off, cut her off, and dump her? Ladies, wake up. Y'all are dealing with a new breed of men, and they are not playing with you. But that's all I got for y'all today. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, opinions, and feedback about this in the comment section down below. And look, I want to leave on this note as well, outside of telling these brothers to stand 10 toes down on business. Ladies, please, I beg of you, start appreciating the man that you have right there in front of you, especially if he is a good quality man. Stop looking around for somebody else when you already have all that you need right there. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you fumble him, you're going to get humbled. And ain't no telling if another good man will resurface. Appreciate what you got before it's completely gone. But y'all like the video for me. Share the video, subscribe, and let me know y'all thoughts about this. And yes, I will definitely catch you all in the next dope discussion. All right. Much love and peace to my crown head.